Mr. Crispin, could you please state your name for the record?
Estevan Christine.
What are the names of the children that are party to this case?
My three children, Emiliano, Marcela, and Gabby, or Gabriela.
We are looking to modify a prior order that was filed in 2019. In that order, we set child support at $416 and medical support at $145. Since 2019, Mr. Crispin, has your employment changed?
Yes and no. It's still been relatively the same kind of job, but just different employment. The
So,
company I used to work with, it shut down, and they got bought out by another company,
so now who do you work for?
Republic Services.
Republic Services. And how long have you been with them?
Roughly going on 2 years.
2 years. Okay, great. Um, and Mr. Crispin, do you have insurance for the children through your employer?
It's offered, ma'am, but no, I don't have it.
Okay, offered, but you don't have it. Okay. So how are the children currently covered by insurance?
Uh, my best guess would be by my ex-wife,
Through mom. Through mom. Okay.
her mom. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so, Mr. Crispin, are you a salaried employee or are you an hourly employee?
I'm a hourly employee.
And how much do you make per hour?
$20.07.
And do you get 40 hours a week?
Yes, just barely 40 hours. Yes.
Okay. And do you get overtime also?
Occasionally, yes. That just
Okay.
depends. That just depends on how the day is going in the trash.
Okay.
There's
And so,
if drivers come in or drivers miss or just depending on how the week goes.
okay. So it looks like you had an opportunity to discuss your income with our child support officer, Ms. Ramirez. And it appears that your total gross income per our calculations was $5,311. Is that what you came up with too, sir? Or
In reality, yes, man. That's what numbers coming up to the numbers, but
okay.
that includes that includes all the extra efforts that I have to do at work. That's not just like my regular. In other words, if I cut down myself from doing the extra overtime, then I would just be placing myself at $800 a week, as a payroll wise goes, minus
Mhm.
deductions, of course, taxes and whatnot.
Right.
But since there's been a lot of changes at my employer here, and I don't mean through me, I mean through like work itself. There's been a lot of people with COVID, a lot of deaths in the families, and people going in and out of employment because of the COVID stuff and the trash related businesses.
Right.
So people
Mr.
get that.
Crispin, I'm sorry to cut you off like that, but have you worked overtime? Did you work overtime last week?
Um, just barely like 2 hours over.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Uh,
like about 6 hours over.
6 hours overtime. Okay. And then the week before, did you work overtime
No, just regular 40 hours.
Okay. So this $5,311 does that include, you're saying it includes overtime?
Yes, that includes overtime because like I was saying a minute ago, through my whole year's work because of employment of other people that lose their positions because they die or, COVID issues going on in their employment, change of employment, change of places, and having to stay extra hours because, well, honestly, the community needs the extra pickup of the trash
Right.
because
Mr.
of lack of employment.
Mr. Crispin, so are you saying that your overtime varies?
It varies drastically, yes.
Do
It's not
you,
sure.
okay,
Nothing is secure.
and did he bring his paycheck stubs, Ms. Urubaso?
Uh, I believe we have.
It's an automatic. It's an automatic draft off of my employment. My employer is paying my child support, so you can go into the history and just pull
No,
up.
Mr.
I didn't.
Crispin, no, I'm not asking you. I'm asking the Ms. Urubaso.
Oh, I'm
If,
sorry. I apologize.
That's okay. We're finding out right now.
because if he, I don't mind if you all go to the year to date, but if his main objection is his overtime varies, I need to see individual paychecks unless his last statement showing the year to date breaks up overtime from regular pay.
It appears that he did not.
I believe it does, ma'am. I believe it does. The
But you
second
didn't
option
bring
you
your,
said,
Mr.
it
Crispin, but
breaks
you
it up.
did, Mr. Crispin,
Mande.
do you have your paycheck stubs with you?
It's in my PDF file on my phone.
Okay, but you're available by phone, so we can't see it. So, and how many paycheck stubs can you get through your phone?
Oh, it's basically a.
All
Well,
of
right
them?
now we just reset. Oh, you know what? I can't. I'm so sorry
Okay,
because
that's
we just
okay.
reset the new year.
Right, but you,
And
Mr. Crispin, I need you to please listen to my question.
okay.
You probably have your paycheck stub for your December paycheck stub, which shows your year to date, correct? For last year.
And now it only shows the W-2, ma'am.
Okay, you already got your W-2?
It's printable through my employer, yes.
Okay, then we need to see your W-2. And if you are objecting that your overtime varies, I need to see your
Yes.
paycheck stubs for all of 2023. If you're objecting to that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, unless your year to date separates overtime, usually your year to date just includes all the income you made that year.
Yeah, exactly, yes.
But it does not separate how much of it was overtime and how much of it was not overtime.
Honestly, I don't recall that answer,
It
ma'am.
shouldn't, but I'd have to see it. And so if you are objecting, saying that your overtime varies and that's why you don't like the calculations, then I need to see your paycheck stubs because I need to see how much overtime you did make. So, you're gonna have to pull them from your PDF phone and get them to us, but I don't know if you'll be able to do it right now. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. So what?
We'll
Okay,
give you
so
another date and it'll be your obligation to send them in by email. How often, you're still, in 2023, you were working for the same company you're working from?
see, ma'am, the whole 2 years.
Okay,
This
then,
this February 22nd will be my
right.
anniversary.
So what you do is you bring your W-2 and you bring all your paycheck stubs. How often do you get paid with that company?
Cada semana.
Okay, so you're gonna end up having 52 paychecks for the year 2023, okay?
Okay.
We can do it on,
But how will I get them? Oh, I'm sorry. You said email them to you, right?
yeah, you're
That's
gonna
right.
get a notice, and at the very bottom of the notice that resets your case, it's gonna give you an email, and you just send, you get them, the PDF form, you just send them into that email, okay?
Right.
And
I'm
Miss,
trying to see. Give me 1 second, my
okay,
dear. Let me try to log into my ADP and see if I can at least show you or tell you a little bit about what you're asking me on, which was my previous payroll this past Friday, I would say.
no, Mr.
Because
no,
yeah,
sir, no, sir.
no,
I'm
I
trying
hear
to
you.
tell you, I'm just trying to tell you that I need to see your paychecks for January, for February, for March, because if you tell me that your overtime varies, and out of 12 months in the year, let's say 10 months you got overtime, and it was more or less around the same hours, then your overtime is probably gonna, your child support will include overtime. But if you got very little overtime, then I need to see that. So don't pull your latest paycheck because I need to see all of them for the year.
No,
Okay?
my yes, I understand that, but my point was I was trying to see if it's split, like you were asking me. That's what I was
Okay,
trying to
yeah,
see.
it shouldn't. In most cases, it's not, but go ahead and look at the year to date and see if it separates overtime.
Yeah, that's, no, it's not gonna show it
Mhm.
because it's not,
Nope. Mm-mm.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
No, that's
Apologize.
okay.
I
I
I
deal
thought
with
it
the,
would.
yeah, no, most year to dates will just give you the amount you've earned year to date. So, um, so if you're available to get them, on your phone PDF, it shouldn't take you that long. Miss Urubaso, do you know how many cases we have for the 27th of February?
As of right now, Your Honor, not including anything that we might have posted for today, it looks like we have 22.
Okay.
I
How
see,
about that? Mhm.
22. And then for March 12th, we have 10.
Okay, then let's do it March 12th.
Okay.
Ms. Vasquez, I just need to see his paycheck stubs, okay? Do you
Okay.
have any questions?
No, I don't.
All right, Mr. Crispin, you're gonna have to make sure you get them by March the 12th, okay? So we can see him on that day.
Yeah, el del 23, right?
Yes,
Okay.
2023, plus if you have your W-2, you can go ahead and get us that.
Yeah, I have my W-2 here in front of me,
Okay,
but I don't have the individual pay stubs as you're
and we'll
asking me
give you
about.
some time, right, we'll give you some time to get it for March the 12th, okay?
I'll have to, yeah, I'll have to talk to my employer, see if they can print them and so on.
Yes,
And
yeah, it takes
the
a
whole-
while. That's why we can't do it today.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Ms. Vasquez. Thank
Okay,
you,
well
Mr.
then, can I ask you one question though, ma'am?
Yes, absolutely.
About this court order that we're going through right now and the time period from today till whenever we reset this court to the day you just finished saying, do I continue to pay what what it is right now?
Yeah, the other order is still valid until we sign another.
Okay,
Okay?
10-4. Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you, Ms. Vasquez.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.